Let's go, my name Dave Giesing. Welcome to the next episode of Escape from Tarkov. I'm spawned in a scav on factory, and there is no slowing down. We are turned up to the nth degree. I don't know what to do here. I mean, he's got a trash gun. Otherwise, I'd sit him. Excuse me, sir. Get. I need to get past you, sir. Sir. Dude, you gotta get out of my way here. Thank you. Now this is a guy I can get behind this guy. He's got a Vepper. But he's also doing some hunting. We'll work with the squad here for a second. Stick with the squad. No sudden movements. Just be a cog in the wheel here. Just be a cog in the wheel. That's not being a cog in the wheel, Dan. It's not being a cog in the wheel. But you gotta slowly... Come on. You gotta slowly discharge. Okay, 808s and heartbreaks. Gabe, stop calling. Alright. Sounds like a scav. I feel covered. I feel covered. Dan, you should never feel covered in this game. You should always feel nervous and panicked. It's about how I feel right now. Well, Dan, you're playing as a scav. Why are you nervous? Because we got to start building the loot cake back up a little bit. So are we in a shoot to kill mode right now? I don't know. I don't know. I'm concerned because I don't hear anyone shooting. There's a lot of scavs around. But I don't hear anyone shooting. Which to me says there's campers. This also tells me there's someone in this room. I feel like I can hear someone in there. Well, two campers. You got not one, but call side no man. And his brother, Sir Camps a lot. All right, Dan, let's take away a lesson of not of sodium, but of educational experience. That one, we had a probably 70% degree of certainty that there was one camper in there. Probably not two. We're fully geared up, AK-74N, full body armor, full everything. We're going back into factory. I'm not getting sat down like that. Dan, why don't you shoot him? It's a great question. How? I cannot understand. I have a hard time understanding that. It's okay if you don't understand, but you gotta rise up. You want to put yourself in the most high intensity meat grinder that there is. You better be willing to headshot someone with a 1-2 drop on Stenoma. What do we got? We got full body armor, AK-74N. Full auto. Let's get a little something going here, huh? Let's get a little something going here. You know, and I give full daps to that guy. He was fully kitted out. There's a lot of recoil on this puppy. A lot of recoil. That's all right. Is he under or over, Dan? Easy. 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 Excuse me. It's not wise to be out here, Dan. I can tell you right now, quitters quit. We're not quitters. We're digging it out. Yeah, sure, we're down to 334,000 in the stash, the single lowest amount ever recorded in history. But you think that's going to stop me? You're not. We called their shot. We knew, hey, Dan, you weren't playing wise. If you're not going to play wise, wise play it all. And I'm not going up there, I'll tell you that. I've learned that lesson many a time. This is more my speed right up here. I'm not playing like them. Sorry it had to be you, buddy. But you darn well. No, that wasn't gonna be me. Prefer to have those doors closed. Dan, why don't you go loot those bodies? Nah. We're playing smart this round. We're playing dialed in this round. 808s and heartbreaks. Go ahead. Give me a fully kitted out guy. Thinks he's tough. Yeah, we don't have any body armor. Yeah, we have a 7-piece helmet. Tell me something I don't know. Like how many ruples are going to be in this pocket. Pocket. You want to give me trash? I'm going to give you trash, or you give me that kind of trash. Okay. All that means is there's better loot around the table. Always better loot around the table. People probably camp in office. That's okay. We're gonna get a grenade, we're gonna throw it in there. Like Kenny's Roasters chicken. How much time we got here? I don't think I have a seller's key, oddly enough. That's not very odd, Dan. You don't get a lot of keys. Okay. Not worried about the scavs. I'll sit them down. That's who I'm worried about. Wish I knew where those shots were coming from. Easy. Out here to the left. That was not. If that's a scav, I'm. It was a scav 2 tapped us. Well, let's enter this episode the same way we're exiting it. As a scav with a jabroni weapon. That's about where my level of graphical turned up dumb is. That's about where I'm at right now. We're if we got 2 scav runs on the same epi. You know something is not proper. That's alright, we'll keep fighting. Now the question is, it's probably not an AI player. Scumbag. Hey, it's Dan. We're coming in with a full suit of body armor, helmet, AK-74N. How are you guys doing? I'm great. Thanks for asking. I haven't been sat down multiple times. I'm not worried about it. You have a positive attitude. You go into factory. You take an L. You take an L. You take an L. You mash that all together. What does it equal? 808s and heartbreaks and a W because we're going home. I mean, guys, maybe the factory's too turned up for us. I don't know. I don't have an answer. But if you want to know my true answer, look at this inventory. I mean, this is just we're gonna sell it all. We're selling it all. And you want to know why? Number one, I'm turned. Number two, we need to feel the full depths of society here. We're down to $250,000. And so we're going to sell it all. And Dan, are you triggered right now? I don't know, Dan. Are you losing your mind? You're selling everything you have? I'm not selling the Scopos. But everything else, I'll keep one Santa hat. Check that. I'm keeping both. Dan, have you lost your mind? Nah. Have you? We need to clean up our act here. And I think, you know what? Part of our act, cleaning up, starts with this. You keep your Scopos separate in the special box. Everything else. Dan, maybe you sold some mounts. Who knows? Well, I'll tell you what. We'll cross that bridge if we ever return to it ever again. Dan, what are you saying? Are you going to return to Escape from Tarkov? Yeah. But we've got to dial ourselves in. We have not been dialed. Look, this is the gun that we have. We have that and one SKS. You think that's deserving? Dan, you sound pretty triggered right now. We're keeping the lion. I will not sell the lion. So Dan, you got rid of that. You're going to keep quest items down here. What is this? Upper receiver. Get that out of here. I don't want it. Dan, I'm worried right now. I'm worried about you. Are you? I mean, yeah, you just sold off almost your entire inventory. It's stuff you've been saving for years. Well, we'll keep this area down here for quest stuff that we believe to be quest based on what you guys tell me. Do we need 2 custom maps? We don't. We're going to sell that. Do we need this MRE? We don't. We're going to sell that. Do we need Bitcoin? Yes. Why? For the looks. Okay? I like it. It brings me joy seeing the Bitcoin there. Okay? Well, Dan, what about everything? What about this battery? That's a quest item. Dan, but what about your pilgrim? I know what you're trying to say. Do you think you're ever going to use it? Maybe. Keep our quest items there. Everything else is gone. Filter, I think, is a quest item. We're keeping the lion just for kicks and gigs. But outside of that, this was a learning experience. One that I don't take lightly. Well, Dan, why do you need those wallets? I'm not saying we do need those wallets. Let's put the lion down here because I feel like we've been disrespecting it. So let's go back here. We're going to sell it. Sell everything we got. All we got. We're selling it all back. And how do you pick up the pieces from here, Dan? What do? You've got a silenced pistol, an AK, and your hopes and dreams in this case. But you dare not take out one of those. You're right. But what we are going to do, we're going to rally the troops, get everything back together, come back stronger in the next episodes, take our L's, and move forward. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the episode, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Let this be a lesson that maybe this will be the rock bottom we needed to hit to rise up again.